Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 22nd, 2024. And hi, Rachel. How are you today? And yes, it's a Monday. And yes, we're on. Which is kind of a long story. In theory, I would still be driving home from Philadelphia, but the upshot is we came home a day early. Well, I came home a day. Well, I guess we both came home a day early. But I got in late yesterday afternoon after an 11-hour drive starting at 3 in the morning. And Frost got home at 9 last night after an 18-hour drive. Frost has got more braveries than I got. That is just a horrible drive. Let's see, he got home at 11:29 last night. So his drive was 21 hours. Which bites. Let me jump into chat. I am in chat. Yay! Anyway, so how's everyone doing tonight? Well, since it just looks like there's a few of us. We have got a lot of stuff going on today. I sound like I've got a cold, but I think it's just changing from here to Philadelphia to back here over a course of 4 days, and my sinuses are somewhere in transit between there and here. But I don't feel cold. Well, I feel cold, but I don't feel like I've got a cold. How are you doing, Rachel? Oh, you're good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, anyway, as you all know, Von Marcus passed away last week. And Von Marcus, the first time I met him, and the third time I met him, and the fifth, and the 7th, 9th, 11th, 12th, blah, 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 was working on his pet build, the Quacken. It was first the proto-Quacken, then it was the Quacken, as he finally figured that all out. And since I was never able to capture any of Ed's ships, we decided we would at least start with Von Marcus and try to rebuild the Uber-Quacken, the Von Marcus Memorial Uber-Quacken, the pet build from hell, or from heck. Yes, we're going to watch our language. A couple of people mentioned we're getting a little over the top on those bad words there. So we will do the killy thing. I will get it put on my stream deck, which I now have found. We'll have a language.
Language?
Well, not the bad language.
How's the hellspawns?
The hellspawns are, Fifi is asleep underneath my desk right here because while I was in Philadelphia, she broke a toenail, and my son was worried enough that he took her to the emergency room to get it dealt with. So I had to go back to the vet this morning to get it dealt with some more. Couple $100 later, she is medicated.
Medicaid,
She's got antibiotics and pain meds, and so she's pretty much just sitting here going, I'll take a nap now, thank you very much.
You'd love some of the interesting stuff we've done with my ships.
What have you done with your ships?
Oh, shall we say I've made them more deadly?
Well, maybe I will take some advice from you then. I'm looking for everybody's input today and next week and all that stuff. But first things first, if you have not done your Universal yet, and if you're in the strike group Armada, there is a fleet, the Screaming Litas, who are looking for, I was going to say something in K13, but it looks like K13 is looking for a little bit of dilithium, and the Starbase is looking for officers, and more officers, and some more officers. So far we're not doing the expensive stuff. Dilithium, a lot of dilithium, and apparently we've got a colonization thing going on. So there's a lot of things if you want to work on doing a contribution. And obviously the fleets like Gerhard Prime and Faye and Holy Church of Kirk and Hughes Heroes are always looking for stuff because they're little tiny fleets. And you still get credit, doesn't matter which fleet. Getting back to what you were saying and also to what you were doing, Dwayne, I thought I would start a new a new Fed Delta recruit for the Quacken, and I thought I would put it into Hughes Heroes, which was primarily Von Marcus's fleet. It's all X-Borg. So I have an X-Borg Romulan, which I can make Federation allied. But the question, and I got stuck here, is for a Quacken build, science, tech, or engineering? Musin and Id were saying Sci, but I wanted a little bit more input. I haven't
That
built...
could be very interesting. Science.
Hi, GSQ.
Science does has merit, though. Let's be honest. Because you're thinking of a crazy build. That's what Quacken is.
Yeah, that's true, it is. And the tune that had the Quacken was Emily, and Emily was a Sci tune. So,
Or you could do what I've done,
which is...
making an engineer, making it an unlimited power build.
Well, which one feeds better into a pet build?
It doesn't matter which class you go.
Any advantages?
Science does have the photonic fleet,
Yeah.
which is one of the
That's a really
which
good
spawns
point.
in 3 ships. If you get the Federation transponder with the superior command frequencies, and if you get any of the Kobayashi Maru freighter,
Mm-hmm.
and any of the transponders from any of the mission types as well, so you can spawn in quite a bit if you do that. If you do that on a Federation character, a Federation or Jem'Hadar Romulan, you can do it on any. Effectively.
Okay, so now I've got 3 votes that support a Sci tune. So okay, okay, it's probably going to be a Sci tune. I will start building her tomorrow. I think all of Von Marcus's tunes were hers, so that's no problem. And then now the next big question: what ship should be the basis for it?
A carrier.
Well, thank you. If we got a specific carrier, that would be a good pet build.
Well, preferably... well... I was thinking if you wanted the absolute maximum pets...
Yeah, absolutely. That's where we're going. We can't have the Uber Quacken with just a few pets.
I would suggest the Jem'Hadar Vanguard carrier.
I do happen to have those available on this account, so no problems there.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if you actually have the sub-console off this ship, you can detach the rear fighter on it.
Yeah.
Which is really good. You've got the wingmen. You've also got the Jem'Hadar squadrons and the support carrier. You have all them.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the Anthem Prime console. Then you get the elites off the Rex one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a whole list of items here.
Yeah, this is going to be a slow build. I know it took Von Marcus more than a year to finish his build. I've got a lot of stuff. I've got the resources, so that's not the problem. It's just going to be my knowledge of how a ship goes together. It's not that great.
But that's my current idea of how to build one.
Okay.
I did one on the USS, the 10th anniversary Disco Connie flight deck carrier.
Well, if it's in the 10th anniversary package, I got it.
Oh yeah, I did one on that one. That worked out really well.
But I also have the Jemmies. Hey, GSQ, you being here is all the support I need. Truly. Yeah, absolutely. As long as we got the start of this, if anybody has other opinions about what career or what ship, feel free to jump in, let me know. It's easier to change stuff now than it is once we're a couple 100 million into it.
Do you want to do a Hive Onslaught Elite?
I can do a Hive Onslaught Elite. Let me get rid of all these blinky lights, though.
Because I'm going to bring my...
Go get your toys out. I'm in my elite ship. Which, while I'm at it, this ship needs some loving, too.
Which one?
This is my tanky ship. She can hold her own in Hive Onslaught, but she's got very little DPS. But she can suck up damage big time.
So we may need to do back-to-back runs between mine and your tank, and we'll see how compare both numbers, if that makes sense.
The Ahwahnee? Okay, Dwayne.
The Ahwahnee.
The Ahwahnee for a tank or the Ahwahnee for the carrier?
Oh, we've got Musin in the chat.
Yes, we have Musin in the chat. I just heard him weep into it.
Beep.
But Musin's not talking to us because he doesn't love us anymore. Oh, he's live now. Musin is live. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh boy.
We'll go
he's showing it. He's showing
You've got the quack. Hold it. This is yours. So you started building a Quacken today too, Musin? Oh, that's what we need. We need a whole fleet of Quackens out there. And there's
basically no weapons.
Yeah, is that the revolutionary that you've got on it? Is that what I'm seeing? No, some revolutionary, but that's not the revolutionary shields.
It is. It's just
is it?
Picked out.
Oh.
That's the full set.
It is. Wow.
One thing, Houston, you could have put a surgical strikes build on there.
It's a work in progress. I'm not done yet.
When he says that, I know for a fact that build's going to get more ostentatious.
Well, that's how it's supposed to go. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dwayne. I think I'm going to get some votes on this and put up a poll in Twitch or Discord or something. Let people vote on what we're going to build.
I'm actually thinking of building what Von Marcus would have wanted Quacken to become.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was still working on it up till the last day. We were talking about consoles the last time he and I were chatting.
I have the consoles he didn't have.
Oh, well, perfect. That's perfect. Then you can build an Uber Quacken, and I will do an Uber Quacken, and we'll have an entire fleet of Uber Quackens.
How about we simply build a full 5-man team of it?
That will work too.
And despawn the gateway in the infected the conduits.
I like that.
Mines and torps. Mines and torps.
Let me send you an invitation here, Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we get going...
Would I need to increase power to shields?
For?
Ivon's Law Elites.
Enough to protect yourself, but unless you're weak, you should be fine. Hang on one sec.
Mm-hmm. Listen. Does 85k hull sound any good to you?
It dropped to 40 degrees last night, and I'm dressed for 40-degree weather, and it's now about 75.
I'm over that.
I'm at 95k hull. That's it.
I'm at 99.5k.
I'm ready when you are.
I was just going
to come with us?
I was just going to ask him, Musin, do you want an invitation?
I'll switch ships though.
Okay, so go ahead and switch ships.
Ready yet.
So anyway, if you guys haven't done your universals, I'm just reminding you that the Screaming Litas definitely could use some love, along with all the smaller fleets like Hughes Heroes, Holy Church of Kirk, Eft Flankers, and a few others. Not that 5,000 is that difficult to achieve.
I should have spent 5,000 to lithium earlier.
Yeah, I did it the easy way. Here, the lithium. The Quacken army. Oh my god, this could be fun.
You should build a whole fleet.
Well, at least a whole solid team of Quackens. Can you... Oh, the screens will go crazy.
No, a full fleet full of Quackens.
Well, we actually have a really interesting problem that I will pose to you guys as just a potential thing that I'll take some input on. This is the roster for Hughes Heroes. This was Duffy's fleet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the tunes, 5 of the 11 are Duffy's tunes, and 1 is the other Duffy's tune. So 6 of our leaders in this group are dead, literally.
Yeah, and I'm still in
Death by
there,
Numbers is
right?
in the chat.
Hi, Death.
Yo,
How are you doing?
all good here. How are you all?
We are hanging in there. Are you up for some Hive Onslaught Elite?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Twist my arm. Where are you?
Twist,
I'm logging in right now.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm not seeing you here.
twist and knife.
Since
I
you have,
love my ship.
since you just joined us, we have been talking about building the Von Marcus Memorial Uber Quacken. Since he is not with us anymore, we have to do a memorial ship for him. So I'm going to create a brand new tune, and I'm getting input from everybody. I think we've agreed it's
Okay.
going to be a Sci tune, but now we're discussing
It has
what.
to be.
Okay, it has to be a Sci tune. And then now we're going back and forth between the Jemmie Vanguard carrier, but Dwayne suggested the Ahwahnee as being the carrier for it. Do you have any suggestions?
I think Ahwahnee's actually a good choice.
Okay, so whatever a good carrier may be, but Von Marcus had the Vanguard carrier as the Quacken.
Are we sure of that?
I have a. Well, the only other ship that I know he would have made the Quacken is that big Jemmie triangle.
No, I don't remember him flying that one.
No, he flew the the Jemmie Vanguard carrier because it has the console with the extra ship in the back, which is all part of what the Quacken is about. Pets. So it comes with 2 wingman
Lady
And
Regen, thank you for the
console.
follow.
and the console to release the pet that's in the back, which means that the ship itself has 3 pets.
And that's before you get to the Jem'Hadar squadrons.
Actually, because I can do the things that Von Marcus can't, I chose to go with the Temporal Ops Scorpion Fighter Squadron and the Chronogami Displacer, which is also counting as pets.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the Chronogami does a thing that, yeah, would be something that Von Marcus wanted but didn't have.
Lady
Let
Regen
alone-
just jumped into chat saying hello. New to game, trying to figure everything out still. Lady Regen, I've been in it for 14 years, and I'm still trying to figure it out too.
Don't
But you're in the
worry.
right spot for it.
I've been around for almost as long as Mom, and I figured it out in about 4 years' time when I actually put my mind to it.
Yeah, it is a complex game, and the cool thing is, I'd say 90% of the people here would like to help you do it and have a good time with it. Dwayne says just go through the storylines. That's true. The tutorials are excellent. When you get to the point where you're ready to yell at somebody to help you, we're here.
Yeah. Don't even get upset about the game killing your character. Just get up and continue. Because
You're going to die a lot.
Not just that. You can just basically stubbornly face tank the entire storyline and get to the end. Just, be stubborn, get to the end. And after getting to the end of the storyline and doing about, 90-ish days of focused content,
Yeah.
you'll be ready to actually outdamage everything in the game.
Yeah, it's about a 3-month curve if you play it every day. If you don't play it every day, and you don't have to play it every day, but you can.
The 3-month curve can be done with a short period of intense playing, and then just 15 minutes a day.
Yep. Well, until you get to stories, you can't do the stories in 15 minutes a day.
No, but
But-
once you get through all the stories and collect enough marks of each type, then from that moment on, it's 15 minutes a day to keep up.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that. I used to dying in my other games when I first started playing them too. The hardest part for me so far is learning to fly the ship. People fly the ships differently. You can use A, D, W, and S for your up, down, left, right. You can use your arrow keys. You can put left and mouse clicks together. Just hold them down, then steer your mouse. All of those will work.
Yeah, my personal preference goes to using A and D,
Mm-hmm.
and then using the mouse clicks to like steer into that direction extra, which kind of does help. Oh,
You're on PS4. Okay.
that's a whole different beast altogether. This is PC, not.
So I don't know about controls on PS4.
They did do a thing that made the controls a little better when they updated to have the Borg
Oh, nice.
ships. Remember the last Borg ship? They did the whole view distance thing.
That's true.
improved
They
on,
did, yes.
Console controls at that time.
No, I'm not going to put you on my lap. I'm sorry. Lola wants to get up on my lap, and I'm not doing that.
So,
We have a team here, or we have 4/5 of a team. We have an 80% of a team. No, I'm not going to take you. You stay down. You get down.
Let me warp the soul.
Why?
With all the other people.
Okay. Well, it's...
My beautiful ship, the Righteous Indignation.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
at least it's not the Targs of Grethel.
Hey, the Flaming Targs of Grethor is an excellent name.
So the Righteous Indignation is like a great ship name, but it's actually a reference to something.
Yes?
It's the ship flown by Captain Bucky O'Hare.
No.
I forgot about that cartoon.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
If your Righteous Indignation has suffered a hit and your photon accelerator is broken to bits and you're losing your mind and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me feel old. All right, I'm going to cue us up here.
Do it.
So-
That means we're going to have 2 tops of mine boats and, well,
Yeah, so
one healer.
make this sound like a bad thing. Let's see.
Actually-
You want to go elite, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Wee woo.
So yeah, Von Marcus's tomb was a science tomb because of Photonic Fleet 3.
Okay.
Yeah, science summons a photonic fleet of ships. That's why.
Lady Regen, we are looking at rebuilding a ship that one of our fleet mates had called the Quacken. The Quacken was a pet build, and when he would launch the pets, it was like this cloud that surrounded his ship. And he could basically just sit back and let the pets run off and do all the death and destruction while he sat back and had a coffee. And unfortunately, he passed away last week, and very suddenly. So we're trying to rebuild the ship from what we remember of it. This is going to be interesting.
I got it halfway done because I remember most of what I, helped him figure out was the better consoles, the more pets idea.
Yep. Well, we were just talking about that the
By
other
the
day.
way,
Mm-hmm.
do your best DPS, because, well, I'm passing it.
Oh, well, I have limited DPS on this ship. I mean, it's my tank.
Yeah,
If
I
it
got
cracks
no
100, I'll be
DPS.
happy.
All I have to bring is heals. I ain't got no DPS. and shit.
You always bring the heals.
Personally,
Now, what's
I
the
prefer flats myself, but if you want heels, go for it. That's a woman's shoe joke, by the way.
Are you shooing people away?
Badum Tish.
Yeah, that didn't.
You're making things disappear.
Yes. Do you have a problem with this?
Nope.
Good.
My job is to keep you alive so you can keep things dead. Just trying to avoid getting stuck between two of these. Why do I feel like my shields ran away? Yep.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. That's not good.
You guys are dying at such a rate, I cannot even keep up.
Don't usually have problems with my shields falling away, but nope, they're there. They're just not sticking around. So, Lady Regen, not that will help you, but when I'm flying in a battle, it's ASDW, so just the controls, not using my mouse or anything.
Well, I got annihilated again because
You're not supposed to do that. I got some
I need a
pain
good
on me.
tank for the amount of aggro I'm doing.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Two tall builds was preferably not a good idea.
Well, I could have brought my DPS build, but we definitely have it dead by now. It's got no shields whatsoever. No hull, no shields. It's got some DPS, though. Come on, I want that one, thank you.
Resistance is futile.
Oops, what did we miss? There it is. There we go. That's interesting. Yeah, we can.
Are futile.
Didn't lose anyone to feedback. Hi, Empress Christie.
No, but that's because I'm a science tune who paid attention.
Well, we got some serious tanking going on in this part.
Yeah, well, I love being a science student just because I get to deal with feedback pulse.
Did you get to sub-nuke her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that sucks. Excuse me. That's terrible. Woo!
Yeah, that's pretty
Wow. That's not good.
Don't know how many deaths were in total?
3 I could see, one being mine.
No.
How many?
7.
Ooh, ow. Ow!
Yeah, I died twice, and
Nope.
I still took first place that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Max 1 hit.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Well, Darkmom,
Yes.
you took in the most damage.
Well, I would hope.
0.9 million.
Yeah, I'd hope.
Our top DPSer took the second most amount of damage.
Not a surprise.
I took the third most.
I'm not a surprise either.
Max 1 hits. Who's ready for that one?
That's got to be you.
You'd be surprised.
Go for it.
It was our other top build friend
Oh,
at 724,316.
wow. Wow. Does
Me at 628,606. You had a measly 80,144.
Yeah, but I'm not there to deal damage. I'm there to not deal damage. Hi, Grosabo. How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing good.
I'm gonna drop.
Sure.
Gonna drop from the team for a bit.
Okay, no
I need to do a
problems.
few things.
No worries. We'll team up and do some more fun stuff.
How was your trip?
It was a good excuse to not do any more conventions.
Ah,
It was. I miss the old school conventions with the energy level being super high, and you walk into the room and it's just energy, and that wasn't happening here.
and needing earplugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, the only thing we needed here were jackets because it was really cold. Like a lot of convention centers, they had it set down to like 65 degrees. So I started out with, t-shirt, became a long sleeve t-shirt under my t-shirt, became a jacket over my long sleeve t-shirt under my short sleeve t-shirt. Second day I got smarter, long sleeve t-shirt and sweatshirt to start, and then add the 2 jackets. So it was cold. But yeah, the energy just wasn't there. And it wasn't that expensive, so it didn't kill us financially. But there is some good stuff that came out of it. All the stuff that we have, or almost all of the stuff that we have accumulated from Cryptic and other groups over the years, we took with, and if you donated to T1 International, the Type 1 Diabetes Awareness group, we would let you pick something from the table. So the last of the Eagle Moss minis went, the last of the calendars, the coffee mugs that Board King made, and some other stuff. What else? We had tons of stuff there. Some games, all of my action figures, everything went. So hopefully we raise some money for Noah's group. And then while I'm putting away stuff today, I finally decided, since I was planning to come home today and wasn't going to go to work, I took the day and unpacked 2 more boxes of stuff and found my Star Trek 3 glasses from, I want to say, Taco Bell? There was a set of 4 Star Trek 3, the movie, glasses, drinking glasses. And I have 3 of them. I don't have the 4th one. So I guess we've got a new collection of stuff for the next event, which will be the Star Trek online convention, which I'm going to try to do for September. So for everybody who is a content creator and Twitches, we'll try and set it up so everybody can do like a 2-hour chunk for 48 hours, or maybe a 3-hour chunk for 48 hours, and get a time to get everybody to play with them and maybe get some new players going, have some fun, give away some stuff. Yes, Empress Christie, it was chilly, but not nearly as cold as Catherine Mulgrew, or Kate Mulgrew. Woof. That is a cold person. She walked by the table a couple of times, and of course I knew who she was, but you don't let people know you know who they are, so I always do the, hey, how are you doing? Fine, how are you? Oh, it's cold in here. And leaves. Well, thanks. Don't ask about the game, even though it's blatant that we've got the game here.
There's one thing you can then be sure of. She's not assimilated because the board needs heat and humidity.
Yeah, we had no Borg at this thing. That said, I did have my Moopsie with me, and I had my TNG costume that we partially filled with foam fill, and some flesh-colored gloves, and a mask, and all kind of partially filled, and then Moopsie was on top, just snacking away. And I'd say about 50% of the people who came up were like, oh, what's that? It's Moopsie. What's Moopsie? Well, let me tell you about Moopsie. I was surprised. People coming to a convention that was heavily focused on Star Trek didn't know Moopsie.
Well, sadly, I'm going to show my ignorance, and I don't know who Moopsie is.
You don't know Moopsie?
Nope.
Okay. There's an episode that I can't remember the title of, but basically Boimler and Mariner have to go in and get 2 human beings out of this menagerie. And as they go in to get it, there is this totally adorable little white creature in one of the cages, and it goes, whoopsie.
Oh, Bone Eater?
Yes, the Bone Eater.
Okay. I haven't seen the episode, but I've seen videos about Lower Deck, and that was brought up in one of them.
Yep, Moopsie is one of the finer moments. And it's totally adorable. I mean, it kind of looks like Kirby, but even cuter. So Moopsie was there, and people were reaching to pet it, and Frost would go, don't touch it! And they'd be like, oh, and it's not done feeding. It might still be hungry. And people were having some issues with that. Couldn't quite get that idea. Anyway, would anybody like to do something else?
I'd like to tell a joke, but I don't think it's stream appropriate to go that far.
Yeah, let's not do that. By the way, is there mail on Bajor? There's a bank and there's an exchange, but is there mail here?
Somewhere.
Really?
You can look on the map, right? Just press M and zoom in and around.
All I've got is a whole bunch of eyes.
You need to get close.
Vendors, ships.
Isn't there mail?
I'm not seeing it.
Perimetrator if you got him.
Or I could just deal with it later. Of course, it doesn't even show that I'm at an exchange where I'm at, so let's see. Yeah, it doesn't even point out that there's an exchange here. I just happen to know it was here.
Okay, so according to Reddit, there is a mill.
Does it say where it is? I'm just curious. I'm down here now. This is one of the nice maps. I enjoy playing on this one. Let's see.
Your
No.
mini map might show it when you're close by. That's apparently showing a lot more.
Got me a militia officers. Wondering if it's inside like the Federation office.
I think so.
Now I just have to remember where that is. Oh, this thing here. Cadet Samua. You guys remember Cadet Samua? We have to do that one day because that's a mission that's a one-time only mission. called Standoff.
I think I did that.
Well, if you can interact with him, you didn't do it. If you can't interact with him, it's available. Nope.
I have multiple characters, so like.
Yeah, I hadn't realized it's during that whole of Bajor thing, and then finally I'm like, I'm done with it. I'm done with of Bajor. Okay, well, it's not inside Starfleet. Hold on, it's right here. It's outside Starfleet. Yay!
You found it?
I found it. It's outside Starfleet.
Entering Bajor wasn't easy.
So, Grozabo, let's get your 2 cents worth on the Uber Quacken build. Von Marcus had a build that was the ultimate pet build.
Okay.
And we're going to recreate it without having his notes. So, for the moment...
I'm going to say let's get Kendra in on this.
Get who on it?
Baron.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from the same armada I am. He has a pet build that his pets routinely do somewhere around 150 to 200k with the DPS.
Yeah, Von Marcus's build was just
is
death.
that roughly what Von Marcus had?
He wasn't that good. No, he was still building it when he passed away. So,
But yeah,
you want
but yeah,
getting your exercise in there, Musin?
it's like me. I'm kind of a cannon build guy, so I'm kind of like, you're talking Greek to me.
Yeah, but we gotta, commemorate all these wonderful weirdnesses in our life.
Of course. Hey, I'm all for that. So, hey, pretty much it's like me. I'm the type that, I'm going into a TFO. Do I want to be able to do 500k with my cannon build? Yes. But
Oh, yeah.
at the same time, I'm more the, hey, I'm going in. I want to carry my load, carry my fair share of the load, and I just want to go pew pew, and make stuff go boom boom.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, and if I'm in last place, okay. I might hate it, but hey, I'm all for. Hey, if we want to, let's go ahead and sorry, tongue tied here. Let's commemorate a fallen
Yes.
friend.
Exactly. I wish I had more of Ed's ship builds, but try as I might, he had so many ship builds, and I don't have access to it, and Cryptic can't share that with me. I see you up there, Musin, doing your dance party.
Yeah.
Yep. You're up there.
I noticed some of these other people here look suspiciously a lot like I do.
It just happens
Without
that
the
way.
tail, though.
All right, who's got what that we need to do today? Empress Christie, has the person passed for more than 5 years? If we're talking about Ed, no, he passed away in August. Which is the other reason I'm not going to any more conventions. Let's see, what was it? 2 years ago, Chicago, Canadian Duffy dies. Last year, we're getting ready to go to DN Icon for the first time, and my husband dies. Last year, I go to Las Vegas Con, Ed dies. This year, we get ready for DN Icon, other Duffy dies. I'm not doing any more conventions. I'm too dangerous to you guys. I drove 1,200 miles in 2 days, and while there was one less bunny rabbit in the world, courtesy of Bunny Rabbit deciding he could run across the expressway at 4 in the morning, he could not. And I tried to swerve. Is that true, Empress Christie, for the agreement they've got with Cryptic. And I don't know, that's personal information. I mean, if I need anything personal, I can just get in touch with Ed's sister, but his computer was destroyed. It was near the doorway, so when the police broke down the door to do the wellness check, the computer didn't make it.
Technically, you could get the hard drive.
Yeah, she was not in the country at that time, so it just got tossed. Long story. Long bad story.
I'm now in my tank.
All right, well, we've got an ad running here, so we'll let it sit for 1 minute and 27 seconds. Do we have a preference on what we're doing next?
If nobody has a preference.
I'm down for whatever.
Okay,
How about an ISE?
that's fine.
A very Borg-related evening.
It works for me. I don't have a problem with ISE. So, Empress Christie, Ed is in Germany and his sister was in England. So we had the fun of her trying to get things handled. And we actually had to do a fundraiser to get her over there. Oh, we discussed that with Cryptic, because I'm like, is there a legal way we can do this? Can we get a power of attorney to get the information? Not really, no. If he had an estate, maybe.
So, in other words, if you had a will that said,
Yes.
so can
Right.
have access to my account.
Yeah. It's still borderline whether they would have done it or not, because it is technically not in the terms of service, but if there was a lawyer involved, they might be able to. Clearly, the medication that was keeping her resting well is not working. That is a not resting dog. All right, let me get us queued up here for ISE.
Oh, you said ISE?
ISE.
Okay.
Yes. Let us be brave.
Let's just be bold.
Woo!
Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Woo!
Let's just be bold.
Getting my parser up.
I've already got it open. So then we can compare numbers. What ship are you in, Darkmom? Your tank?
Same one, yes.
You're not. Let's see. The last time I checked this one, in the infected, I took barely any damage.
So, Empress Christie, my husband had all of his stuff. Either I had the passwords to it or it was a joint account, except for his gosh darn car. I am still struggling to get that car issue resolved. It's been a year. A year and 4 months. No, a year. Just a year. And I still don't have a clear title to his car.
Okay. Is everybody ready to do big DPS?
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Don't stop.
I have my tanky stuff engaged.
I'm tanking.
Oh, so fine. I'll untank then. I'll just go DPS.
yes.
Tank your little
That's
heart
first.
out.
I will.
Good.
Okay.
You have a problem with this?
Nope. As long as I know I'm not tanking, I can just go in and shoot the heck out of stuff.
That's good.
Well, you don't need an executor, Empress Christie, if there isn't an estate. And with everything being co-owned except the car, didn't need to have an estate. Just takes practice, Lady Regen. So if you've just started up, you've got a very basic ship, which is a great way to practice. Because you get the feel for it, but every ship flies a little differently.
So true.
The ship I am flying has very, very high inertia. So it's hard to get going, and it's really hard to stop. And you can't use it to do the hold-on maneuver. I'm not going to worry about that sphere. Fine, let it die. See if I care. Oh, I'm not going to do well for DPS on this one. We left a few toys on the playground.
Well, I must say, my ship definitely does move.
Yeah, and mine doesn't. Mine's a brick. It's going to stay there. It's really good at staying there. That's why it's so good for tanking. It can just sit there and suck up all the damage that's coming in. But dealing... no. Woof. Well, okay, it's better than the last one, but that still should be in the 100 range. Nice work, though, Musin.
Yeah. Definitely. One of my better passes. Not one of my best passes.
You did better than me.
Okay.
Did I do anything?
Did you do anything? Yeah, you did a little. You did a little bit there, Musin. Just a bit.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
a bit.
If I did some DPS, that's good.
Okay. Posted the Nexus version
Okay.
in Twitch.
Yeah, I see it here. Musin had 541 in DPS. Critical chance 21, accuracy 99. Hardest incoming attack, plasma torpedo. Outgoing damage 73,000 in kinetic. 73 million in kinetic, Musin. Kinetic.
I have a nice max one hit of 1.2 million.
Yep. Yep.
I've got a thing. That's what I got.
If Hive's off cooldown, we'll try that one more time.
So, Lady Regen, your ship doesn't deal a lot of firepower. It doesn't have a lot of specs or stats because it is basically getting you used to being able to fly. And that's all you really need it to do. Yeah, you're going to die. If you don't die, then that's amazing. But the whole purpose is to get it there. But you may find that it takes way too long to get up to speed, and it's a pain in the butt to maneuver. And as you get a new ship for about 10 levels or so. So you can look at getting specs that go for other types of ships that are better suited to you. So a light cruiser, but any cruiser, tends to have a little bit more inertia than, let's say, a
Saber.
Science class.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. I just got a new microphone, so I wanted to make sure it worked.
Oh, yes, it does work. It actually sounds very good, by the way.
I'm glad.
So if you like a little bit more maneuverability, Lady Regen, you might look at something like a escort. If you want something that maybe is less maneuverable, but can sit there and fight like crazy, then go for some of the heavier ships. But for the first, couple of ships for the freebies, try different ones and see which ones you like. You get a free one every 10 levels, and just experiment with them to see what works for you. If I can quote Buckaroo Banzai, this one drives like a truck. Good. What is a truck?
I want a truck that drives through space.
I bet you do after this week.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm done with driving. I'm not going to class tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. Wednesday night. I'm not going to class Wednesday night. I don't know what that was. 1,200 miles?
I had somebody from the Space Force contact me.
Really?
That's what I have.
Are those the people next to you?
Yes.
Oh. Well, you were talking with that one guy about the writing thing, weren't you?
Well, no, I was looking to do kind of the job I used to do when I was in the military.
Oh, I thought you were trying to find something about consulting.
That's the wrong thing.
Okay. So it was 653 miles each way, so that's what, 1,300 miles round trip? 1,306 miles round trip in about 22 hours.
No thanks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you almost have to double that with me.
Yeah, Frost is a little bit further away.
It's because I am insane, obviously.
Yes. Oh, when I left, it wanted to send me down through Baltimore because there's construction allegedly on 76. And I started to go south because, okay, fine, I'm going to trust Google Maps. And I get just south of Philadelphia, and it's like, hey, we found a shorter route. Works for me.
Never trust Google.
This one turns like it's on flat tires. Yeah, you definitely want something that's more maneuverable. But even when you get to that part and you get a ship that is more maneuverable, get a little bit further in the game, and there's things you can put on your ship that will make them more maneuverable.
That can pretty much make it turn on a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and dime that ship turn on. That'd be great.
And we are talking about some of the ships that you don't think could turn on a dime. Mom's right. You can get consoles that can make the Galaxy class turn on a dime.
I can make any ship turn on a dime.
I just want to see how big that dime is.
It's a very small dime.
I can do it with the universe.
The universe is not a dime.
It's very big time.
No, but I can make it turn on one.
Ooh, we got a Taz. Hi, Taz.
Hey, guys.
It'll not do any damage, really, but it'll turn.
Yeah.
But there are consoles, there are pieces of equipment, things you can add to your ship that will increase its maneuverability, its speed. A lot of them are free in-game, too. So it's not like you have to go out and buy stuff. The Jupiter drives like a whale. They had a Jupiter ornament. Was it? Yeah, it was a Jupiter ornament there. And I'm thinking, I think I've got a Jupiter ornament, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, they want $100 for it. Nope. Wrong planet.
I'm playing on my evil from the absence of everything build.
Oh, we started working on, or started talking about the Quacken builds. I'll get your 2 cents on this. Currently, the consensus is it's going to be a Sci tune, and the basic of the ship will be the Jemmie Vanguard carrier.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the carrier that I like, or the big one?
I assume just the regular one.
The
'Cause
Vanguard
they hold the same
carrier,
number.
the one with the ship in its ass.
The one with the one with.
Not quite what it is, but okay, I know the Vanguard cruiser. Yeah, yeah, that's
Okay,
that's fine.
this
I mean,
one here, it's just the regular old Jem'Hadar Vanguard carrier, right?
Yeah, I use the regular one. I don't, I don't like
it's that one.
Okay.
That was the
You,
Quack.
you weren't thinking about the Dreadnought. You're just thinking about the regular one.
No, there's this big triangle from the.
I like the big one. I like the bigger
carrier.
one better for something like that. Mostly because I think
The
it's
triangle one's the Vanguard support carrier.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're thinking of?
It's got less
Yeah, the support
weapons,
carrier.
though.
I'm sorry, say that again, Musin?
It's got a different weapon layout, which I personally don't like. And it's also not the one that Von Marcus used, which is what I'm trying to rebuild.
This,
So, yeah, that-
yeah,
that was
this
the
one's
only
got
thing
Commander
that I had.
Science on it.
yeah, it needs to have a commander science, and that's
Yeah.
one. That's the biggest reason why I don't use it is because it doesn't have a commander science.
Well, the Vanguard support carrier also has Commander Science.
It does.
Yeah, it does. I just looked it up.
Okay. Well, I haven't
But
played it in a while.
I mean, we can go either way. But I've got the Vanguard carrier.
Yeah, but the Vanguard carrier comes with 82 wingmen and
Yeah.
a console that makes that ship fly out of the back and join in as a pet as well.
But you can put that. You can put that console on anything now. It doesn't have to be on.
No, but it looks so much nicer when it's part of the actual ship.
We're never actually going to see the ship, you understand. It's going to be completely covered with this cloud of pets.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can do both of these. I will create a tune. Name of the tune is going to be X413 of Borg. And she will be in, once she gets to join the fleet, she will be in Hughes Heroes. By the way, if you've got a Borg tune that needs a home, Hughes Heroes is looking for some X-Borgs.
What was that logo for Use Heroes?
The
Or does
logo?
it just- yeah,
We
like
don't-
I saw a bunch of red text.
Yeah, we don't have a logo. Missing
Oh.
fleet emblem. That's what it is.
Okay. No fleet emblem yet.
We need to get a fleet emblem. I don't know, maybe we get the Borg sign with the circle around it and the line through the middle. You know, all the Ghostbusters.
You should check, because there is a system, right?
I don't know. I'm not the person who ever does that.
It's in settings, isn't it? Or something?
Yeah, settings, and click on uniforms.
Change fleet emblem. But I have to put in something. Or can I just draw it from here? Circular, dark, light,
and
dark,
then, like,
light, dark.
you got like all the things. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to go through here and figure out something fun. We can do animals, air. Oh boy, we have a lot we can do in here.
Oh yeah.
Great. Now I've got another project to work on.
You should definitely check if there's a way to create the Borg logo. probably possible.
Well, we could probably just scroll into the bees. Batleth, birds, bones. Nope, no Borgs. Blossom. We could do a blossom.
You might have to layer it.
Yeah, there's foreground stuff too.
Yeah. You might have to layer it a bit creatively.
Oh, I can work on that. There's no problem. Now that I know where to do it, I just didn't know I could do that. How fun is that?
Wait, then who did it for the strike group?
I have no idea. Probably Ver or one of those artsy people way back in the day.
Yeah, because I have, like, for Faye, a little, like, shamrock with, like, the female silhouette in its side.
I'll figure out something and then we can put it up for a
okay.
vote.
It's on the shoulder of my uniform. Isn't it?
Well, I think we probably have people who would like to go shoot at things. Am I correct at that?
It's on my uniform patch.
Are you
Do you
still...
have a full party?
Say that again?
Do you have a full party?
I do have a full party, but we could probably switch out.
No, they can have my spot, man. I'll drop out. It's cool.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Let me invite you in, Taz.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Absolutely. Thank you, Death. That was very kind of you.
Yeah, no worries.
so I found the Borg symbol.
We
It's
have,
under faction and then Borg, and then I found if you do the foreground with the bones, it forms an X over the Borg symbol.
Wow.
Faction.
Wow, we have tons of factions here. There's the Borg. No, that's because I put it in the background. Let's make that.
Yeah, but pretty much if you do the Borg
Give me 1 second here. I've got a phone call. Hello? 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 Yes, what can I do for you? Hello? Yes, can I help you? Your phone's broken. Please call back during working hours. Sorry about that. Let's see.
Yeah, so if I assume you're wanting to have it where the Borg are being crossed out or something like that.
I haven't quite decided what we want to do with it yet.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Those outer lines, I think, should be green.
Shall we?
It's something to play with later rather than boring all of you guys. Let's go shoot things.
How about we shoot some more Borg?
We can go shoot some more Borg. Which Borg do you want to shoot?
Slots.
Are we queued up for that one? Or sorry, are we
No.
ready? Can we do that one? Is everybody off
Yes.
cooldown? Okay, is everybody ready for a little Hive Onslaught?
Yeah.
We're gonna do Hive again.
That's what somebody just said, yes.
You do.
Let me know when you're all ready and I'll hit it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You know I'm ready.
Woo-woo!
Ooh.
I'll be in my nanny today.
If you want a nanny, otherwise, is anyone tanking?
Yep.
Okay, well I won't tank then. Give me 1 sec here. There we go.
This is a perfect opportunity to see the differences between Darkmom's tank and my tank.
Well, I wasn't tanking last time.
Was she not?
Well, somebody else was tanking. I was just sucking last time. Not sucking up damage, just sucking.
You...
I'm not taking all my little toggly things for tanking.
Okay.
Do you want me to tank
The
too? I mean, I can.
That'll get confusing.
Yes, it would.
Resistance is futile.
Okay.
Anyone noticing extra inertia?
Inertia. Yeah, inertia. I have to stop like 5 kilometers away and I'll still slowly drift into it. Wrong button. Sorry about that. It's going to get real white in just a moment. Oopsie.
I'm blind. I can't see.
Yeah, sorry about that. I usually hit it when we're going for the queen by mistake, and Chris does not love me for doing that. Well, somebody's got firepower.
Is there one thing in my tank?
Well, that's a better run so far. Oh, okay, fine. I guess we'll go shoot that one then.
I'm shooting both.
I don't know what that is, but I want that. Who's got the green lightning?
That's me.
Oh, what is that? It's beautiful.
It's the friendship.
The friendship?
Yes.
Ugh, dagnabbit. I want that so bad now.
I will claim another.
Can't even get into range here.
At some point, Dan, I'll go through the build with you if you want.
Yeah.
When you're free, of course.
Which we'll have a better clue about that in about 48 hours.
Okay, let's bring up the pass.
That was a lot cleaner than the last ones.
I think nobody died in that.
I didn't.
Same here.
Not dying is a
Okay.
good thing. What have we got? Well, that was
Oh.
better.
No deaths, then I did my job.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I took in 6 million damage in that run.
Wow. Well,
Nice.
I dealt some serious damage for me. That it's not the max that ship can do, but it's a lot better than that last run was. Oof.
I took in almost 74.10% of the damage in,
Well, you said you wanted to tank it. That's what we expect.
and 80% of the attacks in, so my tank definitely worked that time. Which is nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, we've done all the bulk stuff we need to do now.
I got an upload there.
Did you?
Pretty much every... No.
I'm rebuilding my dilithium slowly, but
That's nice that wasn't upload.
well, it's 4 times better than I did. 4.5 times better than I did.
So interesting.
Hmm.
That was an interesting run.
It was. It was efficient, though. I like that part of it.
Let me go and update my tank thing, and I'll put it in your DMs
Okay.
for you.
While you're doing that, let me kick you out of here and grab somebody else. If somebody else wants to jump in, does anybody else want to come in?
If you ain't got nobody else, I will jump back in.
Cool. Let me kick you out here, Joshua, and
Such a
grab
stupid
some
minigame.
knuckle bunnies.
I'm really glad it didn't become like a constant thing in this game. Holy crap, it's frustrating.
What was that?
Now I'm gonna let everything.
There's a mini game thing in where you're supposed to disrupt the camera in order to access a console that has absolutely no actual value in the mission at all.
Which mission?
Former allies,
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't matter where you put them.
Language?
I apologize. Where you put them, it still messes up, and so I guess they fixed it because now you can actually turn off the camera,
Oh,
but that didn't used to be the case.
well, that's good. I'm glad to hear they're making some repairs on stuff. All right, what's our next mission? What are we doing, folks?
I'd say just kick a random. Let's roll.
Okie dokie. Oh, we will.
We were.
Let's see what we got. I did it on advanced, not elite, because
Hopefully, Kittimer. Or Borg.
you just got your Borg thing going on today. This was weird. I re-rolled my purple Endeavor today because I really was tired of killing Zenkethy on the ground. And it gave me, as a purple Endeavor, 1 Borg TFO.
Yeah.
What's up with that? I thought it was 3 for purple.
It's feature.
Yeah, I'm taking it as a feature. I was real happy about it.
Oh, I didn't have the picture, but I should have. I found a picture today of somebody driving a VW Bug,
Yeah.
and I want you to guess what the license plate said.
Scooby 1.
No,
Feature.
it's not a bug. It's a.
Ooh!
Yeah, it's the feature.
Mum.
Hi, Matt Black. Take the win. Yes, exactly. I like this one. I'm sad I already did my Undine for the day.
I've just sent you my updated tank build.
Okay, I will take a look at it when we're done. Oh, I got 30 seconds left. Oh, thank
Shall
you.
we say you no longer need engineering team with the build I've sent you?
Shoot. I will take a look at that. Yeah, Matt, I was really surprised it didn't make me do 3, but I was really happy it didn't make me do 3. Even though I had the day off. And I could do that, but I did other stuff instead.
How dare you?
One-
You-
I worked on replenishing my dilithium after that last lockbox thing, and I'm completely out of Zen.
Yeah. Darkmom.
Mm-hmm.
One of the consoles is the M6 computer, but you can change that out for DPRM.
I happen to have,
Got it?
I've got both of them. I got M6 and I got a DPRM now.
But in the M6 slot, just put the DPRM in there.
Yeah.
That would be the more beneficial one. But I just put the cheapo version in there. Just
Hey, I started out with the M6 where I could, because I didn't have the DPRM till Pi gave me 1. And of course now I've got the whole bundle, so account unlock and all that good stuff.
if you need anything explained, just ask.
Oh, I definitely will. I have to remember what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? Do we have a purpose to this, or do we just shoot things?
Okay, we need to go to beta now.
Okie dokie. Always time for science.
Same here.
Oh. I've done this before. I'm not quite sure what I did, but okay, fine. I'm happy.
I just closed the anomaly, something
That would do it. Oh, that's what we haven't talked about. What kind of weapons are we going to put on the Quacken? We're going to go old school and do phasers?
Etrion.
For the Quacken?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of like what a carrier should be doing. It's just removing shields so the fighters can do more damage.
Okay.
It should be face-off for the proc. More disables.
Only there was just some other way, Centurion. Yeah, I don't think you can take this work. I'm not just your run-of-the-mill anymore.
I must say, it took me a while to get this tank for where it is now, but I'm happy with where it's got to. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Shoot.
I was supposed to be afraid of these guys.
Hey, I used to be afraid of the Borg. They're gonna kill me! Oh, yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter.
I'm going to exit game for a bit. I'm limiting my delifting because I've upped it to 1.3 million when I really wanted to reduce it. If that makes sense.
Hey, Matt, Lady Regen is in day 2 of the game, so is asking for some basic help, and thank you very much for helping her. Because we want her to have a good time and play.
Mm-hmm.
Who did we just lose? Or who just joined us?
I am of them. Don't get too close. Allies, I'm sorry. Please don't get close to that. It's bad.
Hi, Mr. Dave. Yes, I'm doing okay now that I'm not in a car.
I forgot how dangerous this ship is. I'm in the legendary Talus.
Oh, I love the Talus.
And with the build that I have, I can fire while cloaked.
Yes.
So I just fire my unstable or destabilized plasma torpedo. And then I have to run away because if I'm too close, I die too.
I'm not even going to get here before this planet killer's dead. Hey, JB, how are you?
Disappear by like you're late to a party.
Yes, water heaters. That was it? That was easy.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe we should consider elite.
We had focusing on the objectives, so that goes quick.
This is true. Yeah, that's what they do, Pirate Scum. They wait for you to go to work in Spring Lake, or in the, my dog waits till I leave for Philadelphia to decide to need to go to the emergency room.
He's just being selfish.
Yeah, they just wait. But yes, Mr. Dave, I'm doing fine. We hit Philadelphia. Got to hang with Frost, which was the absolute high point of the entire trip.
I got to hang out with this cool person named Mom, and she was pretty awesome to hang out with too.
Thank you, Frost. Doggo is fine. Doggo broke a toenail, and because the quick was exposed, wasn't bleeding, but was exposed, was limping around, so my son, being a good and dutiful son, took her to the emergency room because my vet doesn't work on Saturdays. And they basically trimmed her toenail, wrapped it up, gave her antibiotics, gave her pain pills, had to take her back to the vet to get the bandages taken off today, and now she's just kind of buzzed on painkillers. So when she's barking, I'm not sure she's barking at stuff. So if you see or you hear her on the microphones, woof, 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 I wouldn't guarantee there's something out there, but she's sure there is.
It's pink elephants.
Could well be. All right, does anybody else want to jump in?
Well, if I weren't level 14, I would say sure.
Yeah, there's not a lot we can do with level 14. Should we hit it again?
Yep.
Hang on 1 second. Gotta do that. Let me do that. Okay. Oh, JB can join us. Would somebody like to step out for one round and JB can jump in?
I will.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish could put bigger teams in. That would be a lot of fun. Hold on. What are you on there? Are you Klingons? No.
Don't we make a bigger team for Crystalline Catastrophe?
No, you make 2 teams of 5.
Then
So we'd have to have somebody that's on chat with us pull up a team of 5 and hope
No, you can do a 5-man crystalline now.
No, you have to have 2 teams of 5. It's a 10-man crystalline, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, it'll come up. I mean, it shows that it's only 5. No, it shows us being 10, but I think you can still only make a team of 5. Versus Core Assault, where it's 2 teams, 5 and 5.
I mean, if we got 10 people for a private queue, maybe.
That's a good question. Let's see if it lets us do it in a private queue. Of course, we'd have to get 10 people. And then we'd still have a 30-minute cooldown.
You can queue it as 5.
I don't think you can queue with 6 for Crystalline Catastrophe. Yeah, anyway, you guys good for a random again?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Or Kidmer.
Or Kittimer. We could do Kittimer because Musin really wants to do Kittimer. Elite?
Sure. If everybody thinks that's good. Oh, yeah, we should be able to do that.
Do it tank.
Yeah.
Who wants to tank?
I'll get tank.
Okay. All right, here we go. Wee woo.
We will.
The culling fields, but dish. Oh, what's the fail criteria in this?
Letting the players get to the middle gateway, I think it was.
Say that again?
Letting those spheres get
to the middle. Okay.
Gateway in the middle, yeah.
Okie doke.
And somebody blew his Kobayashi too soon.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off here. Got some note in another Discord that needs some help.
All right.
So I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh,
It's always good to hear your voice.
Thank you, and get that you're made home safely.
Indeed. Bye bye. I assume we're going to go left first. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Ooh, a cube and an assimilator. Sweet. Oh, Taz, I want that.
It is shiny.
It is shiny. I just killed the probes. They are not approaching it unless they're coming from the other side.
They were coming from the other side, and I got them.
Okay. Thank you very much. Matt is asking, what is that? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I think, do you mean the green lightning? The awesome green lightning? Yeah, it's from the Friendship. That thing? The thing I want really badly. Oops, there's one probe I missed down there. X probe. Hi, Jack Wonder.
Ew, 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 ew.
Yes. Don't die.
Holy crap.
Well, that was fun.
Easy peasy, max rewards.
Could someone check out my pets on the pass?
Did anyone parse that? I was not parsing.
Neither was I, because it's normally just Hive and ISE that get
Yeah.
uploaded for parses. But that was a clean one.
It was very good. So I'm looking at the friendship.
Yes?
And is that the power transfer? That's not power transfer emitters, is it? What is it that's doing the amazing green? Yeah, it is.
Universal power transfer emitters.
Power transfer emitters. Transfer power emitters. It's the console off of the friendship, Matt. Okay, activating this console provides target non-self ally with a sizable boost to critical chance, increased dramatically if your target is a hangar pet or separated ship segment. Whenever your ally critically strikes, a blast of electrical energy is released, damaging both your ally's target and up to 2 other nearby foes. This damage is increased dramatically if your ally is a hangar pet or separated ship segment and is improved by the weapon power of the ally. This console additionally provides increases to critical strike chance, hangar pet critical strike chance, and hull restoration skill. Holy moly, you want this you want this ship to fly with us when we take the Quacken out.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Want me to post it to you?
Yes, please.
Right, I am experiencing wife aggro. So I need to get out here and go answer the calls. So you guys have a good one. Thanks
You
for
too.
letting me run
Thanks
today.
for being here. Appreciate it. Wife aggro. I'm writing down wife aggro. I'm going to keep that term.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Well, I was in the ER on Friday.
Ah, what were you doing there?
I had a cyst that I needed lanced.
Ew, always fun to do that.
Oh, yeah, especially where the cyst was. It was right on the breastbone.
Ooh, bleh.
Yeah, so it was very painful.
That's a weird spot for a cyst.
Yeah. Especially since you don't really sweat there, which is why it was so weird.
Well, okay, so there's a couple of, they're not diseases per se, but they're conditions that cause cysts to form in unusual places, but they tend to be like in the armpit and the groin. I've never heard of them there.
Yeah, I get them, I've heard of I've gotten one that was like, I hate to use the term, but under the man titty.
Okay.
I hate using the term, but it's the most accurate way of putting it.
It's called a moob.
A moob. Thank you.
Moob. Okay. I had one like underneath there, but that's understandable because sweat does accumulate.
Well, cysts can go for a lot of reasons besides sweat. I mean, cysts can.
Well,
just
I
happen.
have diabetes.
Oh, okay.
Which is diabetes and cysts kind of go hand in hand, sadly.
See, the time I had one, I didn't actually go to the doctor or anything.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like most of them
Because
that I get,
because the Netherlands aren't a real place.
most
That's
of
why I do
them,
that with doctor.
most of them that I get, they'll pop themselves eventually, and they'll drain and clear themselves. It's just sometimes I'll get the one or two that are so deep that they can't do that.
Yeah, I have piercing needles myself at home, so they're sterile, they're in plastic, and I just lance those suckers myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. My hand would shake too much, and I'd probably end up hurting myself.
Well, you're going to hurt yourself. That's kind of necessary.
Worse stuff than poking myself with a needle.
Well, I mean, the problem is when you're doing it yourself, you can't get the side modules that you need to get as easily. Like, there was the big main pocket, and then there's a couple side ones that they had to pop on the inside. Which I wouldn't be able to do on my own. And forgive me, I know it's a gross talk, but...
I was just about to ask, is it possible to drop the subject?
Yes, we can. Not everybody gets into this topic.
The point was that I was in the ER, take care of a medical problem.
But you're home now, right?
I'm home. I'm recovering.
Yay!
It's almost done draining itself, so it should be on the mend within the next day or two.
Okay, that's still talking about it. Just FYI.
You were in the ER, but you're getting better now.
Yeah.
Okay, JB, this is what we're looking at for the Quacken build, so I appreciate your input too. Either the Jemmie Vanguard carrier or the Ahwahnee.
But I haven't been around in a while, so I thought I'd come and check in.
Well, interestingly, we haven't been around in a while either. Frost and I headed out to Philadelphia to do a convention.
Ah. So, Mom, when are you going to do that trip around the country to see us all?
I'll have ideas about that tomorrow. Tomorrow is my day to sit down with the money guy and go, hey, if I were to retire, how much could I be able to draw out of there safely per year?
Because I can't wait to actually meet you in person.
Oh, well, I'll look forward to that one. JB, the thing I don't have an answer for is on the Ahwahnee, does it have a commander science?
Which ship?
That would be on the Ahwahnee for our carrier build. For our pet build, rather.
I just flew that, and I cannot remember.
Oh, JB, I should just come up and have coffee with you.
Yeah, well, it has a commander. It has a commander command. So it's really, really good.
Thank you, Tess.
Yes, but does it come with wingmen?
No, but you can use the console that summons 4 of them.
I mean, I can create 2 tunes, because this is going to be a fleet that needs tunes, and I can probably fund both of them. As long as we got a commander Sci, we're good. Okay, so I have 2 things to now look at. And then the consensus is a Sci tune?
Yes, Photonic Fleet 3.
Okay. All right, we got room for a person who would like to join us. Would anyone like to join us?
What are we doing? Just another random?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying playing this guy at the moment.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah. Pirate Scum, you're up near Valpo or something, right? Well, technically, you are not the closest. Qantas is the closest. Railville, yeah, it's up near Valpo. I know where it is. I used to live in Chicago. I drove by there all the time. But Yeah, there's a couple players down here that I actually do get to visit, and we go out to lunch and dinner every now and then. But that would make you second closest. And third closest would be Dante, I think. No, that's not true. Wicked Styles would be third closest, and Dante would be fourth. But you're on the list. Anybody want to join us? We could use a fifth here.
Unfortunately, I'm not online at the moment.
No worries. Ew. Fine. I'll come up there. Let's figure out a day when you're off, and I will zip up there. El Pupos can stay home. That's a short trip. Besides, it gives me an excuse to go to Fair Oaks and get a hunk of cheese. Oh, Rudy wants to join us. Okay. Give me one sec, Rudy. Let me grab you here. I know you're here someplace. Come on. Am I just scrolling by you and not seeing? There you are. Well, I'm off on weekends too, and let me think. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weekends. Or 3 weekends before I have to do something. And that fourth weekend, it's just a wedding. Which sounds terrible, but...
How dare you?
Pardon?
I said, how dare you?
It's a co-worker's wedding, and it's
I
just...
was making a joke.
No, that's okay. It's going to be so much fun, but it's not like something where I have to go do the dinner the night before and the bridal stuff the day before and be there first thing. No, I just have to show up for the wedding, show up for the reception, give them a gift, and go home and let them go off and have some fun for a week. So, yay. All right. Do we have a preference? Darkwrath 74 has joined us. Hello, Darkwrath. Welcome aboard.
Do we want to try ISC?
I'm game with ISC. Everybody good with ISC?
Sure.
Yeah, twist your arm behind your back. It forced me to do ISC. All right, here we go. Hi there, Lolo. No, it's not time. Wee woo?
We were.
You're not allowed to wee-woo.
I can wee woo with the best of them. Yes, I can not good today. Is anyone tanking?
I did hear about Von Marcus, Mom.
Yeah.
That got me a little sad.
It got all of us very sad. If no one's tanking, I will tank. I just need to know.
Was it natural causes? Or?
Yeah, he had a very bad heart, and has had a bad heart for a long time. But what I found really interesting is, or not interesting, but ironic is, we knew he was eligible for a transplant.
Right.
And we had started to talk about my going out to stay there after his aunt leaves, because after he's out of the hospital, he's going to need somebody who can drive him back and forth for a hospital meeting. And I'm like, because it was supposed to be like 3 years from now he's going to go in for the transplant. That's what the projected status was. He was in pretty decent shape, heart-wise. And clearly that didn't stay that way. Darkwrath is learning about the game. Still a bit confusing how to improve my build. Well, you are definitely on the right spot because these guys know how to do builds really well. Oops. I'll go take care of those guys while I'm here.
Yeah, I should jump on it, I think, as well. Because I do know a couple of my ships need some help.
Yes. My ships need help. But if you're going to ask for help, then ask these guys because they're brilliant. Yes, absolutely. Augie has some amazing builds.
So one of the ships that I'm trying to work on, I'm trying to build it as a like a crazy carrier, like sending out bunches of stuff.
Like a pet build?
Combat pet build, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be what they are. Well, that's what we're working on here for Von Marcus. He had the most amazing pet builds, but he never finished them. We were still talking about them. Even, the day that he passed away, we're still talking about how we can make it better for him. And so we are starting the Von Marcus Memorial Uber Quacken, since the Quacken was his ship.
That's okay. So that's what that reference was.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what that was this reference to.
It's the Uber Quacken. Well, I think that was a much cleaner run than the last one we did.
Okay, I just gotta. Arc launchers in this.
Sensors confirmed that the
Game launchers. There it is.
Darkrath, if Augie doesn't know about it, it isn't known by anybody.
Whoa, guys.
That's
Not
not.
too fast.
Augie knows a ton of builds.
There's
You know what?
stuff that Augie didn't know that other players
Shh,
came up
you
with.
don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. I said that the other day and he's like, no.
You're flying. You said you're flying the Galaxy, or is that?
World Razor.
A progenitor. Awesome name.
It's the World Raiser.
Ah, nice.
Jeez, no wonder that went so well.
It's a constellation class.
Yeah,
I mean, yes
even
and
though
no.
I still did more damage this run than last run.
I didn't know what scuttle meant.
Yeah. Holy! Look at my max one hit. Oh,
Well, we can't see it.
it's over 2.5 million.
What did you hit with?
2.5
I don't know.
million? That's insane. Wow. My pets did 200k. Holy hell.
That was the Maelstrom torpedo, obviously.
Does Augie still do live streams? I know he hasn't been on a lot.
That was a Maelstrom quantum torpedo at spread 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Imagine if it was spread 3. That was just a torpedo spread 1.
I might end up getting pulled away here. We'll see.
Oh, that's great.
No, we got a mysterious dark liquid. I just drank mysterious dark liquid, which was actually clear. It wasn't dark. It was peachy pear. Speaking of that, however, I did find the wine glasses today because I thought they had all broken getting shipped over here, and I found some. Yay! So I can drink wine again. Yay! Not have to do it out of the beer glasses. Yay! One more, and then I'm gonna go take care of El Papos for the night.
I think I'm gonna. What would be the best one for that? Would it tactical officer be a good one for?
For what?
The ship design that we were talking about. For the carrier.
Okay, you mean for your tune?
Yeah.
If you're doing a pet tune or a pet build?
Yeah.
We've discussed this earlier. Science.
Science. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually been the thing we've been discussing first today. So we have a science tune, and I'm probably going to do 2 different tunes with 2 different builds so we can try the Ahwahnee and the Jemmie. Because I think I got both of them.
I'm going to remake my Andorian for this.
I say the Jemmie because of the 2 wingmen being 2 extra pets.
Well, we've been talking about having a fleet of Von Marcus Quacken, so I can make 2 builds. Mom, any updates on when the last season of Lower Decks will be? I believe it is September, but let me see if I've got that confirmed.
Oh, is it Delta recruit time again?
Yes, it is. We are in Delta recruits.
I see my bonus is enabled.
No, I don't have a date here. The last I had heard was August, but it's now just saying expected to air sometime this year.
Your one hit was 799,000.
Yes, I know you're there, dear. You can wait a few minutes.
And that would have been the Immolating Phaser Lands.
Oh, nice. Do you guys want to do one more?
I'm
Yeah.
remaking my Delta, so that would be Dominion, right?
No, doesn't have to be Dominion.
Well, I was thinking about the Dominion because of the, as he said, the... Oh, okay. The extra winged men's. So...
Well, all the Vanguard ships come with the extra wingman.
I do gotta go. He's calling me, so...
Okay, alrighty. Well, let me set us up here for a random if that works for everybody.
Yeah, I'm good with random.
Okay, here we go. Wee woo.
The thing that makes the Jem'Hadar Vanguard carrier so good, though, is it comes with 2 wingmen and a console for the ship in the back.
Yes.
Which, you know, is a good start.
Well, I probably could...
It's why it was the Quacken.
Marhogman says also post save lower decks meme pics to Twitter. Yes, please. Save lower decks. Everybody.
But we don't need to save lower decks.
We do need to save lower decks. Unless we're willing to do a lower decks movie.
They were doing a thing where they have 5 seasons of all the shows. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that Strange New Worlds will have a max of 5 seasons as well.
I don't know. It's still going strong. Of course, Lower Decks was going strong too. You know, it's to their benefit to keep a series running as long as it's profitable. And they will do that.
They're working off of a roadmap where each show is getting 5 seasons.
Yeah, but if you haven't got something to replace it, you know, it's like you go off the edge of the map. Then where do you go?
The Academy show.
No, that's not going to be worth watching. It's geared for young adults. It's a different audience. And I understand it's going to be extremely well done for that audience. But I'm not that audience. As my son would put it, it's Jimmy Kirk in the Sorcerer's Com Badge.
All right.
I see we have a Dante here. But he is muted. Hi, Dante. Ooh, series based off Khan. Interesting. Oh, somebody...
How about that?
Hello, hello.
That would be awesome.
Hello, hello, Dante. How are you? I heard your microphone. I know you're there. Oh, you're muted again. There you are. Hi. Hey, Dante. Maggiano's wasn't terrific.
No, it wasn't. And I had a personal affectation of that on all the way home.
So
not an enjoyable experience. Excuse me.
I'll work here off Gamma.
Multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Someone make a comment of why do people keep recommending Prodigy to Trek fans who are adults, and I'm screaming in minds because after the slow start it's some fantastic Trek. Or some people like it and other people don't.
Slander.
I know. My concern is when they make young adult focused things, sometimes they dumb it down to what they think should be young adult. I personally thought Star Trek TOS was appropriate for people who were 8 years old because it made us think differently, but I'm a little odd.
Honestly, the Protostar shouldn't even be in the C-store. It should be a free ship.
Why? I'm not arguing, I'm just curious what your reasoning is.
So when kids don't have access to the amount of money, it's currently locked behind.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Holy hell. Don't meet the requirements. Don't meet the stinking requirements.
Aren't you like level 14 or something?
I'm level 18 now.
Ooh!
Because I'm awesome.
Is that your Klingon?
No, that's my Riemann.
Okay.
The Hydra is absolutely vicious on a carrier build.
So do I need to get Hydra for a carrier build too?
Don't you have Hydra?
No.
Oh my god. Hydra and Swarmer Matrix is a must-have.
Swarmer Matrix I have.
Because it boosts the speed and movement speed of your pets, so they will get to the fight faster.
Well, that Maggiato's in St. Louis better step it up because my bride over there is determined to be there next time we go.
I think maybe we hit a very off night. They were jammed. There was a volleyball tournament in town. And everybody, I swear to God, everybody was staying at the hotel we were at. And of course, Maggiano's is literally next door. How busy was the hotel? Well, when I got to my room, there was already a person in it. From the volleyball tournament.
Mama's picking up random people now. That's
yeah. The fun thing was, it's young, teenage, mostly women, girls, for the volleyball tournament. And every night or every morning when I'd go down the hallway to the elevator, there'd be at least a case of beers, empty case of beer, sitting there. I'm thinking, their parents are with them. They can't possibly be drinking. Oh, it's the parents.
Yeah. Kids are growing up, they're becoming parents now. It's scary.
Fun times were had when I had my two oldest kids. They were both bowling, and we would go on bowling tournaments.
Yeah.
And all the parents would just, we'd have our own party by the pool. What's bowling? I don't care. Yeah, this is what we're going for. Yeah. It was fun.
Well, the parents at the martial arts tournaments were very focused, but when we would have our parties, we would have a party for the kids, and none of the parents smoked or drank when the kids are around or did anything like that. No. But we would silently play Cards Against Humanity while the kids were watching the movies, and we're trying very hard not to laugh. because the kids would walk by. What you guys doing? Oh, playing cards. Can I play? No.
Nope.
And yes, Pirates Gum says viral impulse burst needs to go away. Yes. I promise I'm not going to touch any of the satellites. So you guys have to do your satellites.
What are you doing?
I'm engineering, so you don't want me touching satellites. Scientac.
Viral burst is good to proc things, though.
Not what's used against you.
I
It's
don't know.
evil.
Yeah, what it's used against you. No.
Yeah. Or would I prefer to watch a series about Sulu and the Excelsior? I actually might. I don't know that I'd like a George Takei one. I think he might be a little old.
I would.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go do these unless you guys are going to get over here to do them.
But would you want Kelvin Sulu? I like that actor.
I love the actor. Who is he? John Cho?
Something Cho, yeah, one Cho. Kumar. No, he wasn't Kumar. He was Harold.
Yeah. Kumar went into politics. Oh, we missed a lot.
I would like a short to find out what happened to Scotty after he stole the shuttle from the TNG.
That would be good, actually.
Well, it was given to him, but yeah.
Appropriated.
You know, just they could be somewhere and just there's a comm badge laying on a mound. Oh, well, that's what happened to him. You know.
Actually, Frost was mentioning a story idea. I think Frost was mentioning a story idea while we were talking, and I didn't write it down. I'm kicking myself because it was really good.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, some of the story ideas you and I were talking about when we were sitting there. I have to start writing down things.
I have one shot at the flagship. Oh my god.
Well, Dante, I would say as long as you don't go on a very busy Saturday night with 2,700 screaming young ladies going, "Happy birthday to you," and then every other table at the restaurant decides it's birthday night.
5 of them had birthdays in like an hour.
I don't think they did. I think once one of them realized they got free dessert, the rest also did.
Oh, it's so maddening.
And of course, the waiter always asks, "Are you here for something special?" Yes, it's a restaurant and you're next to our hotel.
It's like, we're hungry, isn't that enough?
Non-child section, please.
Well, they can have the children, they just need to be like gagged.
Yeah, there were a lot of people in there. At least they weren't little kids running around. But a lot of energy in that room. Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten that, Ed. I have seen that movie so many times and I'd forgotten that scene. Yes, viral impulse burst. Thank you! So do we consider swarmers to be pets? Do we consider...
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely need to put my swarmers on there.
Swarmer Matrix is really good.
That shouldn't be an issue.
Mom, are you still writing a cookbook?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Now that I found all my kitchen stuff.
My bride just told me. Tell me the ingredients again. And we gotta cling on it, definitely.
Okay.
Tequila, tuna fish juice, and Tabasco. What do they call it? Hot Mexican hooker, but we've got a nastier name for it.
We'll find a more Appropriate name?
That'd have to be a Klingon drink.
No, the tuna juice, I think that's going to be... What was that race of creatures that were in suspended animation in... what was it, Manhunt?
Or the creature that Mick Fleetwood played in
That's,
TNG.
That's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah, I
one.
don't know. That would be perfect. What are the little creatures not on New Rom? Nav. They start with an N.
The nanops.
They're in that way. How do they taste?
Well, I'm going to assume they taste like octopus. The Adventures of Wesley Crusher Among the Stars. I'm going to go no. But you know what? The Travelers would have been a cool series. You could have some fun with that. And you could go young adult with that, but with some slightly more adult material in it, too.
There's so many actors that could have been good travelers, too.
Yeah. Actually, that would be a good series of books.
Reverse tractor beam repulsors can be shoved up their own ass. Those things are so freaking annoying.
Yes, yes they are.
Oh, there you go. Done.
And we are done. That was a good game. Thank you all very much. I'm going to kick everybody out of here so I don't screw it up and leave everybody in the team. I'm going to go let the children out and get them ready for bed, get me ready for bed, because it's been... I have to go back to work tomorrow. Maybe just for a couple more days. We will see. Yes, it does. Which consoles should I choose? Neutronium Alloy Mark II or Particle Generator Mark II or Directed Energy Distribution Manifold Mark II? I'm going to say Neutronium Alloy, but you guys?
Yes. That's a catch-all.
At low level, that neutronium's going to keep you alive.
Yeah. When you get higher level, you'll have better choices, but at this point, that's the one you want.
Yeah. Helium K will be a better one eventually.
Yeah, but she's only been doing this for 2 days.
Let's boost her up.
Yeah. I want to keep her alive for a while. She's on, you're on Xbox or PlayStation, Lady Regen. Otherwise, we would be running leveling with her and helping her out.
Yeah, that really stinks. I've been talking to a lot of people, and then I find out, oh, you're on okay, well, I know I can't help you. Sorry.
We can talk you through a lot of it, though.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. Let's go raid somebody. Who is out there needing a raid tonight? Da, 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 da.
I've just discovered Fallout 4.
Oh, have you?
About to go nuts on the Commonwealth.
We have got Raging Rick, DL Grayson, me, Jack Eagle, Johnny Universe, Tragedy, that's not how you spell tragedy, Tragedy X. Anybody know anybody here?
I know DL Grayson.
Okay. Let's see who we've got. DL Grayson it is. I was going to go to somebody else, but he was playing on a different format. So here we go. Obviously, if you haven't given DL Grayson your love, share the love, give a follow. We will not be on tomorrow night because I'm trying to see if I can finance doing this full time, and I will get to know that tomorrow. And I will talk to you all in the morning. So have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.